Hi everybody, this is John at Sim Racing Revolution. So for today's video, I originally wanted to do a video just really highlighting this service that I found online called Low Fuel Motorsports. And you can find them at lowfuelmotorsports.com. I'll have something along the bottom here. But the bottom line here is it's basically like the iRacing service for Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is really cool. So, you know, you can set up your own account, you can go ahead and join a season where it's very much like iRacing. There's a safety rating, everything involved in it. Now, the problem is, I wanted to show you guys, but my safety rating in Assetto Corsa Competizione is not at the level that it needs to be able to compete here. So, when we come back, I'll show you the site, I'll show you Low Fuel Motorsports, I'll show you my dilemma, and then we're going to go into ACC and we're going to do what we can to raise my safety rating up at least a little bit today. We won't get all the way there, but we'll get somewhere, hopefully. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hi everybody, and we are back, and on your screen, on my screen, on your screen, you can see lowfuelmotorsports.com website. So I'm going to be, not that I'm not wanting to pay attention to you guys, but I'm going to look at the site too as I'm talking, because it's like right here in front of me, because I'm sitting in the rig right now getting ready to race. So we'll see how we do. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys the site here. So you can see that I did sign up as Sim Racing Revolution. I already have an SR rating of 3.5, so I'm not sure what the 1500 means. But at any rate, what I wanted to show you is, well, the main screen here, there's 107 new users today. When I signed up this morning, I think it was around 50. So they're getting tons of people on this service, which is great. There's over 12,627 users, maybe over that now. Let's see, if we click on it, it kind of refreshes it. So 12,627, that's about where we're at. There's 131 upcoming races. There's over 2,300,000 laps driven on this service, which I've never really heard of. The reason I might not have ever heard of it is because it's based in Germany and the servers are based in Germany. So the fact that it is based there, I'm in the United States, the pings may not be great. And they do kind of say that on here. So if you're in Australia, if you're in Asia, if you're, you know, in America, South America, you might have issues. So here's where I'm at. So I go in here, I go to seasons. They're on season 4 now. And boom, this is the screen that I get. So it's basically telling me that I can't race because I don't have a valid driver's license because I haven't done my due course in getting there. So here's what we have to do. To get a license, I have to do the following. Launch ACC, search for Low Fuel in the server browser, then connect to one of the 2 license servers that match my Kunos safety rating. We have one server open to at least an SA of 70 and one with at least an SA of 95. I'm not anywhere close to there yet. I'll show you guys once we launch ACC. But here's the basics of it. If your Kunos safety rating is greater than or equal to 95, I'll compete in the license ride on the SA95 server. If I pass, I'll start with a LFM, a Low Fuel Motorsports safety rating of a 4.5. Groovy. If I'm under an SA of 95 and I do my license ride on the SA70 server, I'll start with an LFM safety rating of 3.5. Okay. However, this only applies to new registrations, which is me. So we don't even have to cover the rest. Drive a hot stint of 7 valid laps in a row. So valid laps, you can't be going off, you can't be nailing somebody, you can't be doing crazy stuff, but I'm just doing hot stints anyway. But anyway, you need valid laps. The average time of these 7 laps must be faster than 107% of the current lap record of the current licensed track. Okay, so you can do worse, right? So right here it does show the current track that we need to compete on. The race record is 142.108, so we have to run a target of 1 minute 49 seconds, 49.256 seconds. It gives you the password there, and it tells you how to do your your basically your filters. So as soon as the server has written the log file, this happens when the server is empty or a new session begins, then my hot stint is automatically read out, and if the requirements are met, your license will be activated. So there you go. So you can't even do this until you have a decent safety rating in ACC, which is, you know, it's frustrating because I really wanted to bring you guys a video showing you this today. But at the same time, it's really awesome because you know that the people out there driving aren't going to be out there to just wreck their cars and cause havoc and chaos and everything. I mean, you probably may still have those people that are just going to grind an ACC to get in here and cause havoc, but hopefully not. So that's basically it. I want to save kind of the rest of this for an actual give it time with you guys so I can cover this site better and I have more experience with it once I actually can get in there and start racing and even see if it's a viable option for me here in the United States. It may not even be a viable option. This may be like Europe only and everybody else is just kind of bad, because when I went in and saw like some of the active drivers and track records and things like that, it's a lot of European. I mean, it's pretty much all European countries. So I haven't found, like I did a quick kind of like just going through some pages of this. I didn't see anybody in the United States or Canada. So it leads me to believe that this probably isn't going to work. But even so, we're going to launch ACC and see what we can do. So let's minimize this. Let's launch ACC. I need to put on my headphones so I can monitor what you guys are hearing. All right, and so I can actually hear the game too. That would be a good thing. All right, so let's get into ACC. We're going to do one stint of this, I think. And so from what I understand, to raise your SA to a decent level, we should be running, I'm just going to skip that. We should be running our a 25-minute race. And I don't want to start in the front. I want to start somewhere in the back, because I think the best way to get your SA up is to race within a second front or behind competitors that are 1 second either in front or behind you and things like that. So the objective here for me is I could win the race, right? And that's fine if you do, but I want to stay competitive within the crowd a little bit so I can demonstrate my safety. And I think that's the way the game interprets it. But of course I could be completely off base on that one too. So let's make sure, my controller's all hooked up. So let's go into me first, and let's see my rating right now. So my safety is at a 9. So that just goes to show you guys how much I've raced in here. I usually do like single player, just kind of hot laps or practice sessions, and that doesn't really get you anywhere as far as safety goes, really. Another thing you want to do is do your track competence and consistency, things like that. So it seems like I've gotten those up pretty decently. Car control, things like that. So I really need to get my safety up, and that's what we're going to work on right now. So let's go back onto our main screen and let's set up a single player race. And let's see. So I have it set to a quick race. We can stay at the Nürburgring. I love that track. It's a great track. And we need to configure our race a little bit here, because we want to go to 25 minutes. Oh, 20 minutes. 23, 20. Why can't? Oh, that's the time of day. What am I doing? 1500 is good. Race length. Let's go 25 minutes. Okay, opponent skill and opponent aggressiveness, I'm going to leave where it is there. I am not that great with all this, so I'd like to just kind of leave it there and go with it. So, all right, so here we go. Let's see how we do. All right. So we're going to confirm these settings. Make sure we're good on the race, 25 minutes. Okay. We're at the pro realism level. We're going to be racing the McLaren, as this guy, Enzo Bonito, and I'm sorry if I don't know who that is, but I don't. And of course, we're going to have clear weather. We're going to have everything right. Another thing too, starting position. I do want to change that in the game mode as well. I do not want to start in the top here. I want to start, we'll start like right in the middle at number 12, because I want to be in the thick of it and I want to prove my safety rating. So, all right. So let's go ahead and start our session and cross our fingers that we don't screw this up. I'm going to move my remote onto the floor so it doesn't fall off my rig. And everything else is good to go. By the way, you guys can't see it, but right over here off camera is the Next Level Racing pad and everything, and it's working great. Just wanted to throw that out there. All right, if we're ready to go, again, let's keep our fingers crossed. I think what I'm going to do is just move this window up here a little bit and make me a little bit smaller. Maybe even a little smaller. There we go. Just so you guys can see a little bit more of the game. All right, here we go. Let's do this. No gloves. All right, so we're just gonna stay in a single file and go with it here. So, wait, I have no. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I'm supposed to be behind this guy. Oh, he's supposed to be in front of me. Okay. All right, so hopefully, so this is our out lap that we have to do. This does not, I believe, no, it doesn't count towards our time yet. So it only counts when the race actually starts. All right, so far, we're doing okay. I don't know if this is rating or raising our rating at all, just by kind of jockeying around the track here, but we'll see. Ooh, guess I should have shifted there. All right, so I think so far we're doing okay. I'm just looking at my SA up there too. It hasn't changed, so. I can never get over how great the sounds are in this game. The engine sounds and everything are just, they're really cool, really good. Reminds me kind of Race Room. I think Race Room, the sounds are awesome in that game too, so. I know this part of it is kind of boring to me, but, you know, I do get it. But the outlap to me has always been kind of, especially like in a video game, it's kind of like a just, you know. But I guess it gets you kind of used to the car, getting like one final look at the track. Alright, so the idea here is consistency and safety. So that's all I'm going to go for here. So if people are kind of like, if people are passing me or whatever, I'm not going to be too aggressive. I mean, I'll try to keep my position, but I'm not going to be too aggressive here. to see how you're running over these little pebbles that are on the road here, and that sound is just awesome. So hopefully the sound is coming through good for you guys too. And I gotta tell you, the Podium F1 is a heck of a wheel, and it is awesome.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alright, so far a decent start, I guess. Alright, so far I think we're doing okay. So far I think we're down like one position. So we should try to probably overtake somebody here. Otherwise, we can just kind of ride behind this group here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There you go. Let's see after each lap. Do we get an update on our safety rating? Let's see. Or whether we have to do multiple laps or something. Okay, we're up to an SA of 11. Alright, so we're back to position 12 where we started. And yeah, let's keep going here. Maybe we'll try to win this race. Alright, there we go. If we gain like one position each time we're on the track, then we're doing alright. see what our SA goes up to now. Hopefully we get pretty high up there.
Lovely. That's the fastest lap.
Only 13? Come on. Okay, we got to get into the top 10. Here we go. Yeah, so I think I'll use that the last lap, or the last two actually, that I've overtaken people. I think I'll just do it there, because it seems like a good spot. And that way I know I can do it safely. Although this guy is starting to kind of irritate me a little bit. So we got to get past him. Alright, that was close. I kind of forced him a little bit there. Up to an SA of 14. Well, really had to mash on the brakes on that one. We are in the top 10 now. That's good. I could probably up the AI a little bit. We'll see if I end up winning this race. So another thing too with this game in particular, I do have this game as well on the PS5. Well, it's a PS4 version, but in February they will come out with the upgraded version for PS5. So I do intend on doing a comparison at that point between these games. Because the force feedback on this one is just amazing. It's really good. Can I overtake him? Come on.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah. I backed off on that one. I didn't think I was going to be able to get him, and I didn't know how aggressive that he would be, so... Should get some more SR rating here. So we still have a bit of time too to get this done, so. So my SR may also be dependent on the level of AI, that I'm racing against. So I just wonder if I would get more SA if I was battling some more aggressive drivers. But I'm not sure how their AI kind of works out, so. I lean too much when I race, I think.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was a nice pass there. I didn't know about that one. Ooh. See, I missed my opportunity on that one, but that's okay.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So I think we're doing good so far. I'm not sure if we're really getting that far in our SA. Maybe after the race we get like a huge bonus or something. Just wondering how many hours I'm gonna have to grind to get to where I need to be. But we'll see. That's why we're here. We've got 12 minutes left. We're about halfway through the race. We're at level 7, or at 7th place, I mean.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
All right.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
All right, we are doing good. Still staying competitive, I guess. But we have a large gap ahead of us now. So we have to get down here and fight for position on the podium next. See what we can do. So we have to get close to this guy, because I think we're over a second away now. Let's see how we do.
Fastest lap of the race, mate. Good job.
Alright, we are getting closer. I'll try to overtake this guy in our normal spot, I think.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That did not go as well as I had hoped. That was just kind of bad. But we are in third position now. And as you can see, I need the race line. Maybe that's affecting it too. Maybe I'll get more SA if I take off the line on there, so probably can't hurt. Okay, we're at an SA of 18. Okay, doing good. We're behind our pace a little bit. We're getting a little squirrely there. Okay, we probably got about 3 laps left, I'm guessing. Okay, we are gaining. All right, SA has not moved during that lap, so okay, so for anybody who joined late, we are just battling the AI to get a better SA rating. And I'm hoping that's what we do here. And I almost rear-ended that guy. Okay, so he gave up the position. We're in second position, second spot now. It looks like we're going to have, looks like we'll have 2 more laps, I think, after this one. Oh, we raised our SA. So after the race, I'm guessing the safety rating is going to go up. But, although I just don't know. And you know what the really sad part is that I've owned this game. I think I bought it in early access back years ago. And like the first Assetto Corsa, I was a early access guy there too, but I played the heck out of the first game. This one is probably right around the time when I got out of sim racing for a couple years, and coming back to it now, this game's amazing. I wasn't into it before. I think it was just kind of a mess before, but I think they've improved a lot, and I'm really impressed with the driving of it. It's really cool. Okay, still an SA of this 19. Okay guys, hey. So I do apologize, the battery on my camera died. I didn't have it plugged in, so I apologize for that. That cut out my audio and the video, so I was kind of talking the whole time, but I'll voice over that. So you're going to hear in the previous last minute and a half, 2 minutes, maybe a little bit more, audio and video cut out. But anyway, we are back. And we are at this screen here. So we did finish first place, had a good run. I think the AI is probably a little too weak, so I probably have to bump that up a little bit. But the gist of it is, let's see what we got as far as SA goes out of all of that mess. So let me go, let's go, what did I just do? I guess we'll hit escape. Okay. All right, so here we are. Here is the end of the race, so you guys can actually see this. That's cool. So we came in first, and we went 12 laps. We were actually 8.5 seconds better than second place. That was pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly how we did that, but we did it. Let me see if this back button works. Yeah, it does. All right. So let's go and quit this, and we'll go and see what our rating looks like now that we've actually accomplished something here. Let's confirm we're leaving the track. I don't know. I think it's going to be, what was it, 19? So I think that's probably where we're going to be. Let's check it out here. And rating. Ooh, 23. Yeah. All right. So we got up to a 23. Our track competence and consistency, I think, are kind of similar. Car control looks good. So our safety rating has gone up. Where were we at before? I think when we started, it was like a 10 or 12 or something. So we went up like 9 or 10 points. So I think, 7 or 8 races like that, and we'll be up to the point where we can actually start competing. I can't actually even compete here yet. So if I go into multiplayer, so I have to increase my SA in order to join that. So I need a safety rating of at least 60 to get into the competition server on ACC. So I'm still not there yet. So anyway, there it is. So in order to get into the server that we want to play on, we need to raise this up. So I'm going to go ahead and quit the game. We're going to get out of here, and I'm going to bring this back up here to Low Fuel Motorsports, because that was supposed to be the gist of the video today. So once again, we are going to need to bring up our SA or up so we can get our SR and our driver's license validated on Low Fuel Motorsports. So there you go. We'll be right back to wrap all this up. So don't worry, it'll all make sense, or not. I don't know. Okay, and I am back. So that's about it for today's video. So in the future, we are going to do some more races with ACC. We're going to try to get our SA rating up to an acceptable level, at least over 70. And I think we're well on our way there. So we'll keep doing some races like this, and hopefully my camera won't die next time. I will put a fresh battery in it, make sure it's plugged into a decent outlet, and that should do it. Now I know the camera kind of depletes faster than it can stay charged. So I will make sure a fresh battery is in there and do that and do my due diligence to make sure that doesn't happen again. But in the meantime, we'll get back into that. We'll get our SA up. We will go into Low Fuel Motorsport and see if it is actually a viable option for us here in the United States. And I hope it is, because it seems really awesome. And I'd really love to go in there and do some racing and check it all out. So that's about it. So thank you guys very much for watching. This is John at Sim Racing Revolution. Please like and subscribe. It really would help. I need to get over 1,000 subscribers to actually start getting some monetizing and start doing some more stuff. I think we'll get into some live streaming too, but I have to get all that set up and make sure all that works. OBS is what's recording this right now from my camera over to my OBS computer, so that is all working really well so far, so I'm very happy about that. And I am getting wireless microphone coming, because wires, I hate wires. There's wires everywhere around me, so if I can eliminate at least one wire, then hey, we're doing great. So anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. This is John at Sim Racing Revolution. Keep sim racing, and let me know in the comment section if you guys, what you guys all had to do to get your SA rating up, or even if you cared, or you were just racing for the heck of racing, or whether you even bother with competition and the competitive racing scene. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below, and again, please like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you know when new episodes are coming out. Talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.